Hey Collective, welcome to your reading. Today is going to be more of a channeled message reading because I channeled some messages earlier that I feel like are really important, and I think that everyone would benefit from hearing some of it. And it's not that you haven't heard any of this stuff before, okay? It's really, you have. It's just sometimes 10 people can say something, the same thing, and only one of those people can get through to you, okay? And that's with everybody. There will be one specific person out of a group where you're like, wow, okay, I really resonate with you. And then other people will resonate with other people. It's just how it is. But the messages need to come out and get out to everyone. And so here I am. So I pulled a couple oracle cards after the channeling and got... Look at areas, it's intuition, the intuition card. Look at areas in your life that need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers. Listen to messages that come from your intuition and follow through. And this is so incredibly valid and closely related to what I channeled. So it's really awesome. I love that. And then the next one I got was, what parts of you or your habits need changing? How do you feel disconnected with yourself and with others? Have you been neglecting your physical or emotional health? Again, something that I feel is very closely related to the message that I got today, the channeled message. So I'm going to be probably looking at my computer if you see me looking away, and that's because I have the notes I took from what I channeled. I knew I'd forget. So, all right. So the basis of the channeling was talking about being in the present moment, right? And also, okay, there's two parts to this. The one thing that they wanted me to specify was that where attention goes, energy flows, okay? Whatever energy flows to is what you're going to manifest, okay? And so what they're saying is like, and this is where being in the present moment comes in, because that was the second message, be in the present moment. What they're saying is that we think a lot about what happened to us. We think a lot about our past every day. And then, and we worry. That past thought makes us worry about what could happen in the future, right? And so that completely eliminates the moment that you're living in. You're not living in that moment. So there's a lot to this, and I'm going to try to get this as quickly as possible. And then I will do some tarot after. So this is, what does that mean, being in the present moment? This is literally what I channeled. Being in the present moment is about actively participating in whatever activity you are doing at that moment, not thinking about what the end result is going to be, just living in the moment, enjoying the moment, because that's where the most power is. They were telling me that we give our power away to something that doesn't even exist. They were talking about how the past and the future, they're not real. They did happen, yes. So in a sense they're real, but they're no longer real now to us, right? So what I'm saying is, like, everybody's always worried about time traveling, that nobody's worried about living right now in the moment where the power is, okay? That's where the manifestations come from. Where attention goes, energy flows. So let me get back into this. So it says we're giving our power away to something that doesn't even exist. Why would we want to do that? We can do this. Oh, wait, hold on. We can do. It says, why would we want to do that? Being in the present moment is enjoying the feeling, like of everything. It's talking about, even the pain, okay? There's a reason for all of these things, all of these feelings, the good emotions, the bad emotions, the good feelings and the bad feelings, as far as, physical pain versus, of course, when you're at ease. So, gosh darn it, that's why I can't stop. Okay, it says, feeling everything is why we came here, and it's for the experience of feeling everything, and for the expansion of our soul's growth, right? And it says when we go back to where we're from, to the ethers, when we go back to the everything, I kind of look at it like, we don't get to do things like drink alcohol or have sex or eat a steak or vegetables or whatever it is that you like to do. You don't get to do that kind of stuff on the other side. And so that's the part of the point of being here, right? And enjoying every moment, every single moment. If you think about like a dog, you know, they have no expectations. In a good day, a dog will get a couple scratches on his head and a plate of food, and they're set, man. They're good. They're always happy-go-lucky. Even when they're hurt, they're not upset. Do you know what I'm saying? So that should tell us something about the way we need to be. Because yes, I understand that not all dogs have a great life, but the fact is they live in the present moment and they appreciate every little thing that they're given, which, you know, that was kind of the whole point of coming here. Yes, you know, there's the contrast, of course. It has to be there. So that's why I'm saying living in the present moment, appreciating every part of it, because everything is still a lesson and it's still information and knowledge that you need. Okay, so let's see. And it's talking about how everybody can't wait to go home, and everybody can't wait to get out of here. But the moment that it ends, you're going to wish that it hadn't. So being in the present moment, if you want to live, it says, if you want to, someone, I type like shit. Okay, sorry. So, right, it's talking about if someone put a gun to your head, right? If say, you know, you want to kill yourself or something, or you're depressed or whatever the case may be, whatever case, you don't like it here, you can't stand living. But I guarantee you, when somebody busts your door down and puts a gun to your head, you're going to be begging for your life. So ponder that. Ponder that on when somebody is threatening to end your existence. Suddenly, existence doesn't seem so bad. Okay? So what I'm saying is, for people who will fight to have their lives saved, right? It's like a slap in the face of that safety when you go and you just go live depressed and always worried about the future and always dwelling on the past and never living in the moment. Okay, so the other part of this is that let me see. This is talking about hold on. Oh, that's right. Your life make that. Okay, it's talking about making your life count. It says, don't beg for your life and then go back and do nothing and be miserable and angry and sad and not follow your dreams, wanting things and not actually ever trying to attain them in the present moment. And that is where all the power is. That's where everything happens. That's where the decisions come in. That's where everything turns in the present moment. We're making all of these decisions, but we're never thinking things through, never hearing hearing or seeing our choices from the present moment. It's always about how is this going to affect me in the future. But that's the thing, is once you put that power, you take that power and you just put it on something else. And so now you can't actually control what happens. And in a way you did, because you just gave the power to this negativity that you're potentially putting on the future, instead of just enjoying the experience, whatever that experience is. And I'm not saying, you know, if you got abducted by somebody that you should enjoy the experience, or if you go through a tragic experience no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying to quit worrying so much about what the potential outcome could be and just live in the moment. And that's where you start to make the magic. And that's where the moment of real creation comes in. That's where you start manifesting your dreams. When you let go of the freaking outcome of anything, the outcome will be a lot better than you ever imagined, ever thought it could be. There are a couple more points that I wanted to get to here, and then I'll do a little tarot. Let's see. Right, it's talking about solidifying the negative end result by assuming that it's going to be negative from the beginning. You've already given all your power away to this fantasy end result that actually might not even ever happen. And if you had never put the energy there, energy where attention goes, energy flows. So if you had never put the energy and attention there, it would have never built to anything, and it could have been a beautiful outcome. You don't understand all of the synchronicities in our lives that are little flags or little arrows pointing us in right directions, right? We miss those synchronicities all the time. And the reason why is because we're always stuck dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. We never try to make our dreams come true. We never do any of that shit. So, damn it. I hate it when I lose my train of thought right as I'm going. I don't remember what I was saying. It'll come back to me. Let me see. Hold on. I just want to get to a couple more things. I'm not going to read all of this because it's so long. The synchronization. That's what I was talking about. When you see synchronized numbers in a day, think about this. You only see them a couple times. That's the only few times that you're probably actually in the present moment. Isn't that something? Now count out how many times a day you see a synchronization of any type, and that'll give you that'll kind of show you the amount of time that you're actually living in the present moment, being the creator that you are, instead of worrying about what could potentially happen in the future and acting like you're not the creator of it. You're giving your power away. We're giving our power away to something that don't expect good, don't expect bad, don't expect. Just be. This is what it's talking about. Just be. And our thoughts get so far in the way. Our mind, that analytical mind, okay? The ego was there to save us in certain situations, but majority of the time you do not need it. It gets in the way. You're thinking all constantly of the past or the future. You can't see the synchronicities. Then you're not lined up with the things that you wanted to be lined up for because you missed the fucking doors because you were too busy thinking about the past. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Every day we have the option to live in the present moment. And if you were able to try to, and meditation is a big one for this, but if you're able to get into that present moment energy, that's where the creation is, okay? Think about one more thing. We're always worried about making our present moment better. If you think about this, like, we're never in the present moment, but we're always worried about what we're going to be feeling. It's like, well, I don't want to go there because I don't want to get all dirty because I'll feel all gritty, right? You're always thinking about how to make things easier for yourself, but it's a double-edged sword, because in doing that, you've cut off the option to create it. You have created it in a sense because you create it negatively, but still you cut off the beauty of creating a positive, loving experience that you'll enjoy. You cut yourself off from people all the time because you're always worried about somebody hurting you. We came here for that shit. Why are you fucking running away from it? Lead with your heart, man. Your heart doesn't lie. Okay, if you like somebody, like them. If you want to talk to somebody, talk to them. If you get turned down, so fucking what? There's billions of people in the world, and I guarantee you at least 100 of them will want to be with you. I guarantee it. There's no way around that. But you got to be out there, living in the present moment, enjoying everything. Okay. Sorry, I had to go there. I had to tell you this because I channeled this, and I was like, it's good information, you know? And yes, other people tell us all the time, but what does it mean to live in the present moment? It's literally just actively participating in whatever activity you're doing, you know, whatever it is, you know, that helps you learn people more. That helps you, that gives you more knowledge about things that you can avoid in the future. Everything is in the present moment, every single thing. Nothing else exists. Don't give your power away to something that doesn't exist, okay? Keep your power and use it to create the life of your dreams, man. I'm telling you, it's so vital. I'm only going to get a couple cards because I don't even see why a beautiful channeled message like that would need tarot, but sometimes people like to see something to back it up. So, and I get it. And these are really nice cards, so you'll probably enjoy them. So, all right, Spirit, tell us about living in the present moment. Give us some Give us some knowledge. Give us some advice. Give us some advice. Alright, this is called the Muse Tarot, and I just absolutely love this tarot deck. I can't even help it. It's just stunning, and it's very spiritual. It's very, it gives a very loving message. It gives a very, I love how, you know, tarot decks all read differently. This one's very loving and empowering, and it's very beautiful. Talking about trusting your intuition, but she trusts her intuition because she lives in the present moment and she can hear it. Well, she's not worried about the past. She's not worried about the future. She's trusting this moment to know what she needs to do. Which turns the energy wheel. Do you see? This is the energy wheel right here. This turns the energy wheel. Where do you want it to go? Where attention goes, energy flows. Why would we want to put our attention on this negativity? And also, if you notice, a lot of it is frozen around her. It's like she's frozen. She's at a standstill. She's worried about the past hurts, right? Trying to freeze her heart over to protect her from the future. That's going to get you nowhere. That's not where you want to be on the energy wheel. This is talking about how your analytical mind can get in the way. This analytical mind right here, this is the King of Swords, okay? And then the King of Swords is wonderful. He's very logical and very intelligent. However, he also knows how to control his thoughts. This is talking about controlling the thoughts. You need the clarity. You need if you look at this card, you can see down that pathway, there is a whole energy field, right? And that's the creation from these thoughts. From the King of Swords is a thinker, right? And that's the creation right there. So this is another card that's saying be careful of what you put your energy into. You don't want just anything, right? You have a whole idea about what you want your life to be. Don't give your power away. This is her harnessing her power. I mean, that's powerful. This is a powerful looking card. She looks like a powerful woman. She looks like a woman who follows her dreams, who has strength and integrity. She doesn't give her power away. She harnesses that shit and uses it for her advantage to make herself happy and content. It's a beautiful card. I absolutely love this deck. I was so afraid I wouldn't be able to read it, and then I just tried it one day and we got along very well. All right, this is talking about creation right there. This is talking about taking that fire that burns inside of you and using it for the right things, using it for your creation. This is, look at how powerful she is. She's got the flames coming out of her fingers. This is energy, baby. This is energy at its finest right here, man. That's talking about conquering that shit. It's like being the king of it, being decisive, knowing where you want to place your energy and placing it just there. Don't give your thoughts, your power away to the things that you don't want. Write a list. I don't care what it is. Write a list of all the things you want in life. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Money, whatever. Write it all down. Read that shit every single day. I read mine before bed, in the morning when I wake up, and before bed every single day. Sometimes I even read it in the middle of the day. I remind myself every day. I have screensavers on my phone that are of the car that I want, of the type of money and all that shit. It's just to help you always remember. And so when you look at that, you can't think about the past, because you're saying, okay, this is what I want, and so I'm going to take this moment right here and make it count. Living in the moment. All right, let's see. So this is that indecision. This is the place, the confusion. This is where we start taking off the blindfold, right? And deciding to just go for it. She's been stuck, worried about the past, and then worried about the future as well, right? And she's finally taking that blindfold off because she's done worrying. She wants to walk through that door and start creating. And then this is the Six of Wands. This is where all of it, this is like essentially the fruits of your labor. This is like when you start living in the present moment, your creation is successful. This is like victory, success. You've done it. You've done what you wanted to do. And then we have the Ace of Swords, letting go of the past. Always letting go of the past. This owl is very wise, and he uses it for his advantage in the present moment, every moment. He's always focused on the moment. They're very wise, and they're just known for that. They're more human than humans, I think, sometimes. But this is what it's talking about. Don't look at the future. Don't look at the past. Live in this present moment right here. This is where creation begins. This is where it all begins. Don't give your power away. Don't give your power away. Hold on to that power. Hold on to it because it's yours. And it's extremely, extremely powerful. Don't give it away. You create everything with that. All right, I'm done. Oh, yes, I love it. They can just keep going, but I'm not going to do it. I'm done. All right, I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, please hit the like button. I would be so appreciative. And it's a completely free way to help the channel grow, help me get messages out there to other people. And it's a really nice thing to do. Also, if you were led to subscribe, I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome. If you're not led to subscribe, that's okay too. I'm not mad, no hard feelings, but I am so glad that you were here for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.